Okay, mundane astrology. Okay, we are going to see how Muhurat is taken for the oath taking. Okay, now we have seen the oath taking chart of Shinde, Eknath Shinde, who took the oath as a deputy CM on the 5th December 2024 at 5:39 p.m. in Mumbai. Okay, this is the chart that we are going to discuss. 5:39 p.m. 5th December 2024, 5:39 p.m. for Mumbai. What we are going to discuss is what is the rule to be followed for finding out which is a good Muhurat. Okay. Now, as I said, we need the natal chart, authentic natal chart of the person who is taking the oath. I have one chart, but I am not sure about the authenticity of the chart. Only for our learning purpose, with the limited purpose, we can study this chart. And the chart of Eknath Shinde, which I have, is 9th February 1964 at 6:15 a.m. 6:15 at Mahabaleshwar, Maharashtra. Okay. Now we have to base the Muhurat based on the chart which I sent you in the group. Okay. Now you will see that in the table given here, there are columns like Janma Rashi, which are the Tithis. There is Nanda, Bhadra, Jaya, Rikta, Purna. Then Tithi is the given specific Tithi. Then Karna is given. Then Var, that is the day, weekday is given. Then the Nakshatra is given. Then the Yoga is given. Okay. This can be, I will tell you, wait. So you will have to see. In the first column, I have given Janma Rashi. Now you should, in fact, okay, take the Lagna treat Lagna as the Janma Rashi, because what will happen is, if you go by the Rashi, that is where moon is placed in the person who is taking the oath, okay, where moon is placed, then it becomes a Janma Rashi. Then you may not be correct in finding out the Muhurat. Okay. But when the other columns are there, like Tithi, Karana, Var, Nakshatra, Yog, these four, that is 5, which is the Panchan. For how to read this is for Mesha Lagna or Mesha Rashi. Shashti Tithi is to be avoided. Yeah, to be avoided. Bhavakaran is to be avoided. For any good event or any good work that you do, anything that you are doing, going to a new job or signing some agreement or buying a house or whatever it is, okay, then you should avoid these Panchang parameters, which are Tithi, Karan, Var. For Mesha Rashi, Sunday should be avoided. For Mesha Rashi, Magha Nakshatra should be avoided. For Mesha Rashi, Vishkumbha should be avoided. Okay, similarly, other Rashis are there. Now we will go to the Eknath Shinde chart. Ascendant is Capricorn. Ascendant is Capricorn. So in the table you go to Capricorn. Okay. So for Capricorn, Dwadashi is not good. That means if he is taking an oath, which happens to be a Dwadashi, which is a Rikta Tithi. If the Karana is Shakuni Karan, if the Var is Tuesday, if the Nakshatra is Rohini, if the Yoga is Vaidriti, then that moment when he takes the oath or does any good work will not be successful. Okay. I'll come to that. See, there are 5 Panchang parameters. If all are bad, very bad. Okay, you should give first preference to the nakshatra. First importance should be given to the nakshatra, because the nakshatra stays in that particular day for the full day almost. Then you give the preference for the tithi, because tithi also stays for one full day, correct? Then you give preference for the day, bar. Then you give for yoga. Then you give for Karan, because Karan is only for half a day. Clear the importance? We have to see na. We have to see, because if all are abhi oath ke time mein, if all are bad, it is bad, no? So out of 5, if 3 are bad or if 3 are good, okay bol sakta. If 3 are bad, it's bad. Okay, that way, that rule, proportion. Now Eknath Shinde took oath. Now I told you he is Capricorn Lagna. Okay.
Okay, 3 good is okay. But is it necessary that nakshatra should be one of those 3?
That's what I said. No, nakshatra should be given preference first.
So, जो भी 3 good है, उसमें एक nakshatra is a must.
Yes, that's what I said. हाँ, नहीं नक्षत्र फिर तिथि फिर वार वो हिसाब से. Okay. Now Lagna is Capricorn. What we will do is we will take based on both Lagna as well as Rashi. Okay. Lagna में Capricorn में he cannot, for him Dwadashi is not good, Shakuni is not good, Tuesday is not good, Rohini Nakshatra is not good, Vaidriti Yoga is not good. Now he is born with Dhanu Rashi. For Dhanu Rashi, we see Saptami is not good, Taitila Karan is not good, Friday is not good, Bharani is not good, Vajra Yoga is not good. Dhanu Rashi, Moon. Rashi is Moon, na? No. Don't. No. Only same. Only one nakshatra. No trines and all here. Okay. Now, when we see the oath, at the time when he took the oath, okay, it was Panchami. Now, does Panchami fall under Capricorn, or that is Makar Rashi or Dhanu Rashi? Panchami does not fall. Okay? Panchami does. And Panchami is which Tithi? Purna Tithi. So Purna Tithi is good Tithi. Okay? Then the yoga was Dhruva Yoga. Dhruva Yoga is also a good yoga. But Dhruva Yoga, is it there in that 2 Capricorn and Dhanu. Is Dhruva Yoga there? Not there. Okay, it's not there. So that is also good. Yoga as such is also good, and it is not there in the table also, so it is good. Okay, so out of the 5 Panchang parameters, 2 are fine. Okay, then the nakshatra is Shravan nakshatra. Okay, nakshatra is Shravan nakshatra. Is Shravan nakshatra is there in Makar Rashi? No. Is it there in Dhanu Rashi? No. So nakshatra is also good. Okay. Now Shravan nakshatra is also not a bad nakshatra. Okay. Now when you come to the Karan was Bhava Karan when he took the oath. Bhava. B-A-V-A. In Makar Rashi, Shakuni is to be avoided, and in Dhanu, Taitila is to be avoided. So, Bhava Karan is also not a bad Karan at all. It's a good Karan. It's a fixed Karan. How many fixed and how many movable Karans are there? 7 fixed and 4 movable. Okay. Now, next is Yoga. Yoga we saw, sorry. Then Var. It was Thursday, correct? Was it Thursday? Thursday. Okay, so Thursday is also good. So overall, the Muhurat is good. Samajhiya, this is how you have to do. Huh? Yeah. What is your Rashi? Sagittarius. Okay. For Sagittarius, that Dhanu Rashi, you should avoid Saptami. You should avoid Taitila Karan. You should avoid Friday. Friday, you should not do any good work. Okay. You should avoid Bharani. You should avoid Vajra Yoga. Correct? Now, based on your experience, which day is good for you? Thursday only. Thursday. Got the rule? How to do it? ये वही तो मैं अब अच्छा मुहूर्त ने दिस अ गुड पॉइंट मुहूर्त निकालना है ओके नाउ दिस वेरी गुड पॉइंट नहीं ये सब क्यों मिलेगा सिंपल है एग्जाम बाद में छोड़ो अभी नाउ मुहूर्त व्हेन यू टेक आउट द मुहूर्त द राइजिंग साइन should be a fixed sign. The rising sign should be a fixed sign, and preferably in the Navamsha also it should be fixed. Okay, Navamsha also it should be fixed. Preferably I am saying. Okay, in any Muhurat, the 7th house and the 8th house should be empty. 7th house and the 8th house should always be empty. Of the Muhurat chart we are talking about. Okay. So in this case, 7th house is having Sun and Mercury. Okay. 7th house is having Sun and Mercury. So to that extent, it is not a good Muhurat. Okay. No planet should be there. Jupiter is aspecting, but what is the condition of Jupiter? Jupiter is which house lord here? 8th house lord and the 11th house lord. Is it a good planet for the Taurus ascendant? No. And it is retrograde. It is retrograde. How will it be good? Correct? Okay. No. Any retrograde planet, it gets weakened. Only thing is, when a bad planet becomes retrograde, it becomes more malefic. When a good planet becomes retrograde, then the goodness will be reduced to a greater extent. Okay? Now, 7th house has Sun and Mercury. Okay? And after you find out this, the moon Rashi and the moon Rashi at the time of oath and the individual's moon should not be Shadashtak. In this case, moon is 12, 212. Shinde's Rashi is Dhanu and the oath taking moon, that is Rashi, is Makar. So it is 212, it is not good. 6, 8, 12. Huh? Moon to moon should not be 6, 8, 12. Moon to moon should not be 6, 8, 12. Okay, should not be 6, 8, 12. Next is, when you take the oath, moon, birth moon se leke, the oath moon should not be 6, 8, 12. Before that I didn't say anything. I said it is in 212 position. 12. Yeah. Okay. But same nakshatra is not okay. Same nakshatra, I'm coming to that. The same nakshatra, Janma nakshatra is not good. Okay. Then 357, 1357 is not good. We will see that now. Okay. And the chart which you saw is the Ghath chakra. Ghath. That table I shared in the WhatsApp, no? That Ghath. Ghat. Ghath chakra. Ghath means risk. Okay. If you do anything good in this particular table, as per the table, if you do, it's not good. Okay, danger. Ghath. Now, moon we saw is 212. It is not good. Okay. Then his nakshatra is Mula nakshatra. And the oath nakshatra is Shravan nakshatra. So which number does it come in the order? Mula, Purvashada, Uttarashada, Shravan. Fourth. Janma, Sampat, Vipat, Kshem. Kshem Tara is a good Tara. No problem. Okay. Kshem Tara is a good Tara. Then, depending upon the purpose of the, see, Muhurat is purpose driven. Muhurat is purpose driven. For example, if you are going to a rented house, किसका? Jama nakshatra, obviously. See, Muhurat is purpose driven. Every Muhurat, one Muhurat cannot be applicable for another Muhurat. So, another Muhurat, another event. For example, if you are going to a rented house and if you don't intend to buy any house, okay, in the near future, so you will find a Muhurat where the ascendant is a fixed ascendant. Correct? Fixed ascendant, fixed sign. Okay. If you are going to a new house, then also you will go to a fixed ascendant. Choose a fixed ascendant. If you choose a movable ascendant, will it be good? No. See, if you are buying a second-hand car, बेच के निकालने का अच्छा रहेगा ना, नया लेने का. Then movable ascendant. You have to keep it with you. Then it should be fixed. समझा? So depends upon your future plans. If you are going to a rent, if you are going to a rented house and there is no intention of buying a house in the future at all, Okay. For example, in my flat, I had two flats. One flat was rented out for 15 years. The same tenant stayed there. So he had no intention of buying another flat on his own. So he will look at the fixed muhurat, no? समझ गया उसको लेने का तो नया लेने का तो इच्छा नहीं है. See, it depends upon the situation. Yes. So you should go to the movable. So you will take the movable ascendant. Okay. Timing. Obviously. See, listen. For any muhurat, the native's natal chart, birth chart is very, very important. I have seen, even in South India, without even looking into the natal chart, based on the panchang, they see कौन सा दिन कौन सा योग अच्छा है, कौन सा नक्षत्र अच्छा है, कौन सा करण अच्छा है, वो देखता है. बट वो नक्षत्र, is it suitable for the native? Is it not? Is it coming under 1357? अगर 1357 में आएगा, उस दिन का कितना भी अच्छा नक्षत्र, अच्छा योग ये होने तो मुहूर्त होने तो, it will not be good for that native. Muhurat is always native specific. Always. It cannot be general. That's why you will see in UP, in South India, एक दिन में आएगा ना, you will see many marriages are conducted. You will see that. But you should check your natal chart भी important है. See, Muhurat is for if the co-owner is there, the first owner should take it. Always. If you are buying a property with a joint ownership, the first owner ka Muhurat will be important. Natal chart. First owner ka natal chart will be important. Okay. Next, when you see when you know the purpose, that purpose ka karak is important, the significator is important. For example, if you are buying a house, in this chart where Eknath Shinde took the oath as Deputy CM of Maharashtra, it was actually for so this is political, right? So sun should be important, correct? And Mars should be important because both are political. Sun is central government position. Mars is state government position. Sun is state level, IRS, IPS and all those things. IAS. Okay. And Mars is state level. Okay. It is state. Mars is state. Sun is central. Now, assuming this oath chart we are taking, and if it is for a purchase of a house, now you can see Mars is debilitated here. So when Mars is debilitated, will you choose that Muhurat? You will not, because Mars is the significator for the property. Okay, so you will not choose. So purpose driven, again I am saying purpose driven. Okay, I am coming to that. Now if you take through this chart itself, depending upon which government it is forming, whether it is a government with the majority or is it the government with the coalition, these two will play an important role when you decide about the Muhurat. Why? Reason is simple. If the government is with the comfortable majority, then the sun becomes important. the 10th house becomes important because 10th house is government and governance. Okay, and Sun is politics. Okay, then in any Muhurat chart, the Lagna and the Lagna Lord is important. Clear? Now, if the situation is otherwise, if it is a coalition government where multiple partners are involved, like in Maharashtra, there is a combination of BJP, NCP Ajit Pawar, and Shiv Sena Eknath Shinde. So it is a coalition government. It is not a single majority government. In that case, the 7th house will play an important role because 7th house is partner in your profession. Like 7th house is your spouse, 7th house is your coalition partner. If the 7th house is weak in the Muhurat chart and the 7th lord is weak in the Muhurat chart, then that coalition will not stay. In this case, the 7th house has Sun and Mercury. Okay. But the 7th lord in this case is gone to the sign Cancer and it is debilitated. Obviously, he is not going to get along well within the coalition partner. Got it? Sun is in the 7th house, but the partner will play dirty tricks with him because 7th house lord is Neech. Neech is what? Literally Neech behavior रहेगा उसका. He will backstabbing. Neech क्या है? Debilitated क्या है? पीछे से खेलना. So there will be a lot of backstabbing for him from the coalition partner. So purpose driven. What all we said. One is depending upon one is Lagna will be purpose driven. Okay. Then your this one, the house will be purpose driven. Then the planet or the Karakatva or the significator will be purpose driven. And which is individual specific? The nakshatra. Okay. And as per the Gath chakra. Gath. That's table which I gave you in the WhatsApp. So that will be individual driven. Got Muhurat now? 11th house is not. 11th house is being together. But 7th house is coalition का important. 7th house. हाँ, देखो, you should avoid Rahu Kal. You should avoid Rahu Kal. Okay. Now Rahu Kal also, it is as per the Panchang, or normally it starts at what time? No, 7:30 से चालू होता है morning. 7:30 to 9, 9 to 10:30. Wait, I'm coming to 9 to 10:30, 10:30 to 12. Okay, there is a rule for that, you know, na? Mother saw father. There is a rule. Okay. अलग डे का अलग. That you can see. हाँ. 1.5 घंटा. Okay. So 7:30 से चालू होता है. That you will get here. Simple arrow. So 7:30 to 9 Monday. Saturday is 9 to 10:30. Friday is 10 to 12. ऐसा करके it follows one sequence. Okay. Now this Rahu Kal is fixed by the Rishi Munis, but this has to be adjusted for the local sunrise time. For example, 6 is given in the every it's generally it is said 6 o'clock is the morning time starts. Okay, sunrise starts. But local sunrise time will be different. So 6 a.m. it is adjusted. I am saying, but nobody knows this here. Nobody knows this. I'll tell you, this was in our local panchang long back in one of the institutions which I am attached. They conduct a puja. Okay, and they used to give based on the normal 7:30 to 9, 9 to 10:30 and all this. But I said, no, it's not correct. You should adjust the sunrise time. If the sunrise is at 6:23, then the difference between 6 a.m. to 6:23, that's 23 minutes, should be adjusted forward added in the Rahuka. Correct. Similarly, you can take Abhijit Muhurat. Okay. Abhijit Muhurat. Wednesday, there will be no Abhijit Muhurat. Why? Rahuka. Because it will be with Rahu. Okay. Chogdiya you can see. But normally Chogdiya people don't see. You can see. You can see. Okay. Gujaratis they see Chogdiya. Gauri Panchang you can see. Gauri Panchang you can see. Then what happens is, Goduli Muhurat you can see. Goduli Muhurat you can see. Goduli Muhurat you can see. Now people see Goduli Muhurat. Traditionally, what used to happen in the villages is there is a time when the cows, okay, after grazing, they come back. Goduli. Goduli Muhurat. That's a good Muhurat. Okay, that comes in the evening. Okay. No. People take that. Goduli Muhurat is well accepted. Well accepted. Okay. Okay, well accepted. So these things you can also you can add it to your calculations. Now any doubt? Any doubt? One by one.
ये deputy CM. So CM होगा तो क्या sun and Mars कोई level.
Same, na?
Any level of.
See, that's why I said depends upon the situation. Is it a coalition government or is it a comfortable majority? For him, Mars will matter, no, because he has to get along with the coalition partner. But there itself, Mars is weak. You saw a lot of problems which was created for him by the opposition. You saw that, no? Huh? Seeing whom? What? नहीं मून का बात ही नहीं कर रहा है मैं. लग्न से जाएगा तो no. From lagna 7th of Lord is Mars. You are talking नीच भंग, no? नीच भंग, see, I'll tell you one thing. नीच भंग मुहूर्त में काम नहीं करता. और नीच भंग always पहला नीच में तुमको लेके जाएगा. It will literally make you fall down. Then it will pick you up. नीच भंग का रूल ऐसा है कि a planet which creates a bang, in that, if suppose in this case Mars is Neech, right? And Mars Antardasha is also for him as per the chart. Now assuming that it is 4th is Dasha. Now currently going on is Moon Dasha and Mars Antardasha. Okay? Mars Antardasha. In Mars ka Dasha mein he has to go down. But when will he come up? When the Moon Antardasha comes. But the beauty is, in this case, Moon Antardasha जाने के बाद Mars Antardasha है. समझ गया? बट वहां पर मून का स्ट्रेंथ देखना जरूरी है. मून किधर है? शनि के घर पर बैठा है. इतना ही है कि मून इज इन ओन नक्षत्र, श्रवण नक्षत्र. टू दैट एक्सटेंट मून इज स्ट्रॉन्ग देयर. एंड इट इज प्लेस्ड इन द 9th house. It is placed in the 9th house. Okay. Yeah. So point I am making is niche bang. You have to be carefully assess in even in your natal chart. Yeah. See, any planet debilitation, even if it is now you're saying Mars sitting in the sign Cancer is aspecting Capricorn. But tell me, is Mars strong there? No. I can agree if Mars is aspecting its own sign, then however that Mars is debilitated or weak, whatever it is, but it will not spoil its own house. Is Mars its own house? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Mars is aspecting its own house of exaltation. By that, Mars doesn't become strong. Mars itself is lame duck there. How will it be able to support itself? देखेगा ही ना. Rule wise also it is absolutely. But for that you cannot say the 10th house become, this 9th house becomes strong. No. The 9th house has become strong only because the 9th Lord has gone to the 10th house in its own sign. समझिए? नहीं उसके see in between there was एकनाथ शिंदे को साइड करके अजित पवार के साथ जाने का प्लान था ना वो मगर वो गया ना बराबर है so to summarize Muhurat as per the Vedic astrology you have to go as per the thing what we have discussed. Next time what we will do is we will discuss as per Sayana tropical next Sunday.
Next.
Okay, so we will discuss about Sayana Muhurat. In Sayana Muhurat you will not go into all these things, okay, which is actually not good. Which is actually not good. You have to check basic nakshatra to देखना ही पड़ेगा. Okay, basic nakshatra. But the only thing is the chart itself will get reoriented because we are going to see tropical. Same chart but reorient to no, but Ayanamsha will go away na.
Same chart we can do, but
I am saying here, I am not disputing that. I am only saying the Lagna might change. Lagna might change depending upon the degree rising. But tropical, we will apply the other aspects, the major aspects. We'll see Trump ka oath we will do via tropical. Okay, but Trump, see in US there is a limited option because they take the oath only every year on January 20th. You can only play around nakshatra, you cannot play around unless the nakshatra changes within a particular day. Tithi you can dabble around, but that also option is only between 2 nakshatras and 2 tithis. Okay, so there dabbling around is possible only within that particular day, Hora or something. But you cannot say that I will take oath on January 19 or January 31st. No, January 21 is fixed. नहीं जो मैंने मोदी का लेंगे, मोदी का नेटल चार्ट मेरे पास नहीं है ना. ट्रम्प का नेटल इज अवेलेबल. ट्रम्प का नेटल इज अवेलेबल. ऑथेंटिक. वी विल टेक ट्रम्प का नेटल एज वेल एज ट्रम्प का ओथ. हाँ खमेनी. अच्छा नोएम क्या